morning student, welcome to e-learning classes. This is Ashok Kumar, Modern English School, New Area branch. Again student, lesson 10 quadrilateral and exercise 10b. This is video part 9 of this exercise. Okay student, here question number 11. The length of the diagonal of a rhombus is 24 centimeter and 18 centimeter respectively. That means student, the length of the diagonal of a rhombus, this is the rhombus A, B, C, D be the rhombus. The length of the diagonal of a rhombus, that means this length is 24 centimeter and this length is 9 centimeter, and this is the point of O. Okay student, so here AC, suppose AC is equal to 24 centimeter and BC is equal to 18 centimeter. We know that diagonal of a rhombus bisect each other. Diagonal of a rhombus bisect each other. So OA is equal to AC by 2, because diagonal of a rhombus bisect each other. That means this side is equal to this side and this side is equal to this side. So OA is equal to AC by 2. So 24 by 2 is equal to 12 centimeter, and OB is equal to BC by 2. So here 18 by 2 is equal to 9 centimeter. And diagonal bisect each other at 90 degree. This is also true. Diagonal bisect each other and 90 degree also true. Okay. So here make 90 degree. So in triangle AOB, according to Pythagoras theorem, we know that student AB square is equal to OA square plus OB square. Here OA value is 12, that means 12 chi square plus 9 chi square. 12 chi square is equal to 144 plus 9 chi square is equal to 81. So the value is 225. AB square is equal to 225. So AB is equal to under root 225. This is the 15 into 15. So final value is 15 centimeter. This side is 15 centimeter. Okay students, so we know that the sides of a rhombus are equal. So 15 centimeter, so this is also a 15 centimeter, this is also a 15 centimeter, this is also a 15 centimeter. This is question number 11 student. Okay, here student, this question can be differ by the other way. Other way we can think, suppose ABCD be the rhombus. Here student, little bit of discussion about question number 12, 11 and 12. Both are in same pattern. Okay, ABCD be the rhombus, and here sides are given here. Sides is 10 centimeter and one of the respective diagonals are 16 centimeter. Find the another diagonal. Okay student, so one diagonal is 16 centimeter, that means 16 centimeter. Here one diagonal is 16 centimeter, so this is the 8 and this one is 8. So we can find here OB. OB is equal to under root 10 chi square, that means 100 minus 8 chi square, 64. So here 36 and the value is OA is equal to 6. That means BD is equal to 6. 6 plus 6 is equal to 12. So we can calculate here BD is equal to 12 centimeter. Okay student, I hope you will understand question number 12 as well as question number 11 and 12 both. Okay. The next question is, here student, question number 14. In a rhombus, the altitude from D. In a rhombus, the altitude from D to the side AB bisect AB. Find the angles of a rhombus. So here make a figure student. A, B, C, D be the rhombus and D is the point where the altitude make on a AB to bisect them. That means the side AB is bisect. So this side is equal to this side. So we can say here AN is equal to BN. This side is equal to this side, and this is the common and 90 degree. So these two triangles are congruent. So here student, in triangle ADN and triangle BDN, in triangle ADN and BDN, AN is equal to BN. This information is given because the bisector of AB. DN is equal to DN common. DN is equal to DN common, and angle DNA is equal to angle DNB 90 degree. So here student, triangle ADN is congruent to triangle BDN. Region is side angle side. By side angle side criteria, these two triangles are congruent. Okay. So here by CPCT we can write here AD is equal to BD. By CPCT AD is equal to BD, and AD is equal to AB. Sides of a square, sides of rhombus, sides of rhombus. So we can write here AB is equal to AD is equal to BD. AB is equal to AD is equal to BD. That means three sides are equal. So this side is equal to this side is equal to this side. So triangle ADB is the equilateral triangle. Triangle ABD, triangle ADB, triangle ADB be the equilateral triangle. We know that the angle of equilateral triangle is 60 degree. This angle is 60 degree. So angle A is equal to 60 degree. We know that diagonals of a rhombus bisect the angle. That means this angle is 60 degree. So we can say this angle is also 60 degree because BD is the diagonal, and diagonal bisect the particular angle in case of rhombus and square. Okay student, so here 60 degree and 60 and 60, so the complete angle is 120 degree. So we can write here angle B is equal to 120 degree, and angle C is equal to, again student, 60 degree, because rhombus is the type of parallelogram. Rhombus is the type of parallelogram. We know that in a parallelogram opposite angles are equal. So this angle is 60 degree. So this angle is also 60 degree. And the angle B is 120 degree. Then this angle is also 120 degree. So finally we can write here angle D is equal to 120 degree. So here student, we have four values: angle A, angle B, angle C, and angle D. This is your final answer. And what we will find here? Find the angles of the rhombus. Find the angles of the rhombus. So this is the angles of the rhombus. Okay student, the next question is question number 18 here student. In the adjoining figure, this figure is given here. In the adjoining figure, ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is the parallelogram. So we know that this line is parallel to this line, and this line is parallel to this line. Okay. If P and Q are the point on AD, and BC respectively, such that this is the relation given student, AP is equal to 1 by 3 AD. AP is equal to 1 by 3 AD, and the second relation is CQ is equal to 1 by 3 BC. Okay student, suppose here student, if AP is equal to X, suppose this value is equal to X. If AP is equal to X, So we can write here AD is equal to 3x. So suppose this value is x, then this value is AD. This value is 3x. Again same concept. Suppose this value is x, so CQ is equal to x. If CQ is equal to x, then BC is equal to 3x. So the complete value is 3x. Here student, the complete value is 3x and this value is x. So we can write here, this is the 2x. Here this is also a 2x. In this case, we can say here AP is equal to CQ. Okay. So according to this information, we get here AP is equal to CQ and AD is parallel to BC. We know that AD is parallel to BC, and here already proved AP is equal to CQ. AP is equal to CQ. So AP is equal to CQ. So AP is parallel to CQ. That means if AP is parallel to CQ, so AQ is also parallel to PC. AQ is also parallel to PC. According to these two information, this information as well as this information, according to these two information, we can say here APCQ is the parallelogram. APCQ is the parallelogram. Okay, student. Here, student, we can take here in other way also. Okay, what is the other way? Other way is if suppose AD is equal to x. Here student, AD is equal to x, the whole value is equal to x, because we know that this is the concept of parallelogram, so opposite sides are equal. We know that this value is x and this value is x. Here AD is equal to x, so what we write here? AP is equal to 1/3 of AD, that means 1/3 of x. Here same concept, CQ is equal to 1/3 of x. Okay, so here the whole things is x, this is also x, so AP is equal to 1/3x, AP is equal to 1/3x, and CQ is also equal to 1/3x. In this case, this side is equal to this side. In this case, this side is equal to this side. Then after the same pattern, and you will get the answer. Okay, student. Question number 18 is complete. So the next question is here. Question number 20. Last question, student. The angle between two altitude of a parallelogram through the vertex of an obtuse angle of the parallelogram is 60 degree. That means take any one point and make the respective sides of two different perpendicular, that means two different altitude, and here makes 90 degree, 90 degree, here also makes 90 degree and 90 degree. Okay, find the angle of a parallelogram. Find the angle of a parallelogram, that means angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D. Okay, student. Here QBPD is the quadrilateral. Here student, QBPD is the quadrilateral. So here this angle is 90 degree, this angle is also 90 degree, and this angle is 60 degree. So we will find the angle D. So write down here 90 plus 90 plus 60 plus angle D is equal to 360 degree. The properties of quadrilateral. So here angle D is equal to 360 minus 240. So angle D is equal to 120 degree. Here angle D is equal to 120 degree. So we know that angle A plus angle D is equal to 180 degree by co-interior concept, by co-interior angles. So here angle A plus angle D is 120 is equal to 180 degree. So angle A is equal to 60 degree. So here student, we have two value, angle A is equal to 60 degree and angle D is equal to 120 degree. And we know that the property of parallelogram, angle A is equal to angle C. Angle A is equal to angle C is equal to 60 degree. Angle A is equal to angle C is equal to 60 degree. So this angle is 60 degree, this angle is 120 degree, and this angle is also 60 degree. And angle D is equal to angle B is equal to 120 degree. Angle D is equal to angle B is equal to 120 degree. So the student, the complete angle is 120 degree, but the middle angle is 60 degree. This information is given. So what is the angle of this and what is this? Here student, in triangle ABQ, look at the triangle ABQ. ABQ 90 degree, ABQ 90 degree plus 60 degree plus, suppose student this angle is x, plus x is equal to 180 degree by ASP, by angle sum property. So x is equal to 180 minus 150. So here x is equal to 30 degree. So here x is equal to 30 degree. So this value is equal to 30 degree. And the complete angle is 120 degree. This angle is 60 degree. This angle is 30 degree. So obvious student, this angle is also 30 degree. So we have here all value calculated: angle A, angle D, angle C and angle B, and the respective angles by the making of altitude. Okay student. So student, today homework is make exercise 10B. Make exercise 10B, question number 11 to 20. Question number 10 to 20. Make exercise 10B, question number 10 to 20. If you have any problem, if you have any query, ask the question. Thank you.